watch me create. It's an A Cleaver art series that we're up in the studio tonight. I'm Allie at A Cleaver Art, an artist just trying to get my name out there, trying to share some art. I have a super big follower goal because I want to unlock all the programs that TikTok offers for its shops. So I know, bear with me, we might seem a little goofy, but we do have big dreams. So everybody that is coming in today, we're going to be working on this one. And we're just going to be kind of hanging out, talking. If you have any questions, please let me know. I love chit-chatting with people. This is a little weird setup, I know, but I appreciate you guys for putting up with it. Get it going. Sorry, I get lost in the sauce. Well, hello, I see you. How you doing? Oh, giving some love. All right, I won't bug you. Love right back at you. Guys, so for those of you who don't know me, hi babe, hi. Allie at A Cleaver Art. This is one of the newer pieces up in the studio. We are actually in my studio, although we are in the comfy chair today. We are just sharing some art, trying to get art creations out there. So, thank you guys for joining us. If you have any questions, give me a holler. Where are you guys joining from tonight? Oh, I know, and I'm getting right into it, guys. I'm from Ohio, USA, for those of you internationals. I've been making art about 5 years, so it's very nice to meet you. Hi, lovely. Very nice to meet you all. I'm doing it's trying to run away, which actually is kind of funny because this is what that was about. What do you guys create? I know, live from Earth, don't admit we're here. No, we can be here. It's a great place. So I know a lot of people create more than one thing. I actually have been thinking about a couple of songs lately, which, nice little change. When you create visual art, hi lovelies, when you create visual art, you know, you don't necessarily hear words when you do it. I see pictures, you know. I'm going in here and just adding random lines. Ooh, fire, I love it. Thank you for using the stickers. They are so much fun. Those ones were AI made, but, you know, those are different areas of A Cleaver Art you can check out. Each one does a little different thing. But guys, you gotta not be afraid to make your mark. So, are you a baker, a musician? I know my buddy, Stylo, I'm going to mess up your name, so I'm just going to say Stylo. My buddy Stylo over here, he does a bunch of things too. A bunch. And honest to God, love the guy. He is amazing. If you're not following him already, do it. But he's got a lot of good life views. It's the kind of friend you want to make on a place like this. So, like I said, guys, you might not know me, but if you hang out a little bit, we can make some art, talk some fun. Like I said, I'm just working on some goals, showing up for myself because I had some time today. I know you guys know what it's like to have goals. Some of us don't remember, we get tired, but oh, Stylo is cool. He's so chill. Yeah, he's one of the lives I pop in to reset in between mine. Do you guys know I've only been going live for like 2 months? It's not even officially 2 months yet. And the goal is 10K before then. Hi babe, I see you. Is 10K before the 2-month mark, which I know sounds crazy. But like I said, guys, we don't do things small around here. So this artwork, this artwork was actually from high school, and I recently started updating it. For the longest time, hi babe, the longest time, this was my darkest piece. My absolute darkest piece. I see you guys coming in. Thank you so much for joining tonight. And you guys might look at me and be like, this is dark? Yes, this was very, very dark for a 19-year-old. This was very dark. It was all fire and flame. Hi, gorgeous, I see you. And I've just been adding in the healing colors, just kind of resetting it to real life now. And that's the thing about art, guys. Every little layer, every little mark. See that tiny little mark? It doesn't make a big difference, right? But as I go around the edge and refine it, I make that same little mark over and over again. We've got a shadow. We've got dimension. This random shape now has form. And we gave it that. We did it. It is brave, but it takes practice. It is brave, but it does take practice, guys. Nothing that we do the first time should be perfect. And that I will forever teach the make the messy art, the go back in and do it later. But make the mark. Don't stop yourself. You know, I could have put on here, I only need 1K followers. I could come up here and only stay until I, do mad run until I get it. I'm going to ask for what I need because I don't believe that there are starving artists. Unless they're refusing to eat. Because here's the thing, you can't come in my house and starve. There's stuff in the cupboard, go get it. We're going to eat today. We're going to make these marks. We're going to try something new and have fun with it. And guys, the easiest way to do that is ask for what you need. So I need some follows. I need some reposts. I hate to say it. It sounds cheesy, but it's true. And you can help an artist out. You can help a dreamer with a big dream get known. While you sit and watch me make art. So I feel like it's a win-win for everybody. Hi, I see you guys. Big Dan! Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Stylo with the heart me. Okay, guys, I appreciate it. Trying to get that fan count up. Love you guys so much. You are so awesome. I see you sneaking in. Alright, guys, in the comments, what do you guys create? I need to know. I can't be the only one making stuff today. Ah, thank you. Thank you for checking it with your heart me. Alright, if nobody wants to tell me what they are creating, how about you guys tell me your favorite color? I feel like that's a compromise, right? You guys can hear about how much I love green because it's growth, it's your heart. You can argue with that, with me on that if you want. My favorite green's like a sage, kind of like Indiana. You know we're all about Ohio here. Come on now. Guys, actually, I don't care where you're from. If you have a beautiful soul, you need to be reminded you have a beautiful soul. So, thank you for showing up today, hanging out with me a little bit. This is not my normal time, so I do want to warn you, if you are hanging out with me, I don't know, it might be for Fridays, but we don't have it officially set. So I'm normally a morning person because school. School is starting soon, and I like coffee too much to be a night owl anymore. Yes, I create based on my mood too, so I'm going to use that as my excuse. Stylo, thank you, as always, for helping guide me. So I pour paint. I do, let me show you. So this is pour painting. This one's called Heaven's Door. You can't own this one. This one's my personal favorite. And I don't usually hang finished ones in the studio, so you know that's serious. And then I do sketch quite a bit. Neon green? I am feeling more of like a turquoise-ish baby blue like real soft lately. Thank you again for the stickers. Did you see the new ones I added in? There should be like a support otters. Ironically, guys, so these are the stickers. These are the stickers in the sketchbook. Real story. These are like the ones that didn't make it and stuff. And then, but yes, I do sketching. My secret sketching love, though, guys, is random animals. If I've got nothing going on, I will just do one of these bad boys. Non-art-wise, I do poetry. Green Lantern, yes, that is the perfect green for any situation, I swear. Yeah, guys, I do a little bit of everything. And the couple that I showed you are actually things you can get in the shop. So that was a nice little drop there. Thank you, Stella. Helping a girl out. I see you guys popping in. Thank you for coming, hanging out. We're trying to get to 10K followers this weekend. Well, we probably won't hit 10K this weekend. That would be crazy. I don't need all that this weekend. But I am trying to hit it by 9:01. So every single one counts, guys. The Green Lantern. So I like to ask people their favorite color. What are you doing? Why aren't you co-hosting this with me? Real talk. Let's see if that button works on this screen. Let's do that. How about that? Guys, we're gonna mess around and see what we can create with our what? It won't let me. Oh, over here. So silly. Oh, you coming? Let's do it this way. See if it works. All right. No, don't.
What's happening?
Hey, babe, I did not mean to unfollow you. I'm refollowing right now. These buttons, how you doing, boo?
I'm chilling. About to go on a walk.
Oh, yeah? I should have gone on a walk tonight, but, you know, goals, you got to show up for them. I'm going to sneak in a hike tomorrow.
Ready. This is cool.
I appreciate you sneaking in and saying hi today.
Not a problem. Likewise, I appreciate you tapping in and showing love.
Oh, yeah, man, of course.
I really like your work, and everything makes sense now. OH is the best.
Yes, OH is the best. You know it.
Ohio girls are the coolest girls on TikTok.
I don't know how you know that as a fact, but you ain't wrong.
I know things.
You know, we party hard, but we work hard too. And it can't be helped. I saw that college towns we got around here.
That part.
Oh, no, that's not the right blue. So, when we were talking earlier, I realized, oh, there it is. No, maybe? No. I realized that you are wiser beyond your years.
Maybe.
And it's not, I appreciate that you took that as a compliment that it was meant as, because some people, they don't get it. They get offended.
Oh, no.
I'm not the smoothest, you know, but I do appreciate the information that you took the time to share with me. So.
Thank you. I appreciate you listening. I'm just out here teaching myself.
You should open your ears.
I mean, that is a lost sentiment, I believe.
I think people just got to be ready for the information, you know? You know, sometimes, you know, because, like, I've made mistakes, and I've had the wisdom presented in front of me where I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing, you know? Some of us are stubborn.
Trial and error. That is the way to learn. Yeah.
Sorry, babe. You are cutting out. Let's see if I can turn this up a little bit.
I messed up.
So all of this system is new at the same time to me. I borrowed somebody else's laptop, started using Studio. It's amazing. But the people, like, meeting people like you has made it
Can
a
you hear
big
me?
venture. I can hear you now, yes.
You can hear me, but I cannot hear you.
Oh,
It's me. Hold on. I'm gonna drop out and come back in. I just hooked up my headset.
all right, no worries, no
I'll
worries. Appreciate you.
be right back.
Appreciate you.
Oh wait, no, I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Good? See, now you're just playing with my emotions. Well, hello, Magic. I see you guys. How you guys doing today? We are on our 10K run, just trying to get as many followers as possible. The next milestone that unlocks anything for our shopping, selling goals, I guess, is 1K. So I feel like we can do it this weekend. You guys have been like so supportive on that. I don't see why. Like, we are so close to 500, honestly, that it's amazing. Considering I had 40 followers when I started this, so it just kind of shocks me to have made it this far. And people are like, you're trying to be an influencer. No, guys, no. I'm trying to influence the world. Yeah, I want you to smile and make some creative things, but Acrylic art is not just about the lives. It's about the spending the time together, the making the good decisions, the just having fun, and we're gonna just have fun for the next couple hours. I'm gonna keep peeking up and seeing who pops in. To tell you guys about all the fun stuff I've been doing, but the reason that the studio lives made it in the "this is officially what we're doing" series cuts. Yes, I have multiple series. I have different types of lives I host, because variety is the spice of life. And I see you. Hello, hello. Hello. We need 4 more to hit 500, guys. Ooh. I was not going to move that color up there, but I guess we are now, guys. So the thing is, we were talking at the beginning of the live about just kind of making the marks, just trying, seeing what happens. One of my favorite things about art is that I get to be curious. I don't have to have a plan all the time. Now, guys, I do have a plan almost all the time. I am definitely the instigator in the group. But the plan is usually, let's make something beautiful together. Let's, spend some time. Let's do something fun. Hi, I see you guys sneaking in. Thank you for joining us today. Appreciate you. And I love getting to come up here and make stuff. So you guys get to suffer through it with me. Hi, I see you. Alright, so we're just kind of updating this art piece. For those of you who don't know me, Allie at Acrylic Art, trying really hard to hit a couple selling goals, so I need some followers. And we're just hanging out in the studio. I make acrylic art. I have a creative community. Anything that inspires, anything that reminds people that they can do something a little bit different and fun. Because not every day is fun. You know, some days are hard and we forget how powerful we are in those moments. But those moments are there to remind us. And art is one of the best ways to remind your soul of who it is. So guys, we're just adding in some crazy marks. It doesn't have to add up to be anything. You know, if I wanted to right now, I could set this painting down, just take a little break. I could say, hey, I can't look at it. I could pick up this one. Yes, I have one on standby. There's actually about 20 canvases on the wall up here and at least 10 on the way downstairs. But guys, we're not done with it. We're not done with it. We still got a little bit of time. You know, watching this story transform is kind of really made me pay attention to my life. You know, I had a kind of crazy year. I learned a lot of stuff about me. And I came back stronger than ever because I have a good support system in real life, you know. I go live when I'm not on here. And I got good people on standby. I wish I had a neon green right now. That would be amazing for this. I might have to go. That's where I'll go on my hike tomorrow. Hi guys, I see you. I see you. Hi. I do need, where'd it go? You know, and the thing is, people are like, oh, but you're so bubbly. Yeah, when you live through crap, you learn how to be good to people. It's that simple. And if you didn't learn the lesson, guys. Like, let's be for real. So I'm just really on here enjoying that you're letting me make some art while you hang out with me. Because there was a time where I was afraid to even come up here and make art. Oh my God, you do exist. Hey. How you doing, bro? How are you doing? You're following me, right? Because I swear, if I find out, it's going to be a crazy Christmas party. Old and tired. Well, if you're old and tired, my dear, I am ancient and wonderful, as all goddesses should be. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you followed. Did you do your daily heart me, sir? I can talk smack. That's my baby brother. He's a good guy. Good guy. Wasn't always. Actually, I was talking about how I wasn't always a good person either. You know, we learn. We learn, right? How long's it been? I am 15 months sober, I think. I stopped keeping track because it was like depressing. But how long? Yeah. Yeah, this one. Oh, 5 years. Congrats. Wow. We should celebrate that. Not with a drink, but we should celebrate it. I'll send you a Coke or something. Yeah, so this artwork is actually 25 years old. Mom would beat us. 25 years old. So I graduated high school 25 years ago, guys. I know I don't look it, but art keeps you young. I'm not going to make that claim. As fun as it would be to say that. As much as it would be fun to say that. Guys, and sometimes we grab random colors. But we got to keep making those marks. Very proud of you, bro. I love what you do. I'm glad you show up. Not here, in your real life. I am happy you guys show up here, but kind of jealous. Stylo said he's out for a walk right now. I can't do art and walk and hold the selfie stick at the same time. I could probably do some photography stuff, though. What do you guys think about that? We could do some of that. Love you. Ah. Hi. daily. But I was talking about, Edward, talking about how, we just kind of been growing and changing, and how working on this particular piece lately has me thinking of how much growth has happened over the years. Like, you guys don't know A-cleaver art, and I mean, I get it. I kind of hid it for a while. A big while. And not on purpose. I thought I was doing all the right things, but I wasn't. I wasn't even close. Because the number one most important thing you gotta do is show up. So everybody mad about the participation trophy, you should have gotten in the car and went there that day. Could be a win or two. Now, let's see if you guys can see that, like how that's darker. It's just adding a little bit of depth, nothing too crazy. Thank you guys for all the likes. Hi. While you're clicking buttons, repost helps so big. Anytime you see A-cleaver art, any of my posts that you think are fire, please pass it along. Speaking of fire, the reason this is such a dark art is this is fire. A lot of people will judge you. They'll be like, oh, you're so cute and fluffy, or, you look young. You got no idea what's going on. Let them talk. Hey, if they say you look old, take credit. I didn't think I'd make it to this age, honestly. I didn't think I'd be sitting here saying, guys, we are 4 followers. Thank you. We are 4 followers away from 500, which is the halfway point to the first milestone. We'll get there, guys. We got a great team. We got amazing people that show up. But I know some of us don't have that. So I try to be that for people in an authentic way. I'm not going to overextend myself by any means. I got stuff to take care of too. But I really feel like if you can do little tiny things, why not? Why not use your powers for good? I call it the green marker theory. Instead of always talking about what's wrong, you go, oh no, I'm just going to write that in green marker. It's good. I know it's good. That's what I'm doing with my dreams. I know they're good. I know I'm going to get there. Too stubborn not to, guys. In the meantime, we're going to have a lot of fun. We are going to have a lot of fun with the time that we got. We weren't supposed to make it this far. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. It's a beautiful thing, this world we live in. If we pay attention to it. I will always tell you guys you need to pay attention. Hey babe, I see you. Because when we're not paying attention, I promise you that's when the good stuff happens. When you are out of it, not paying, all of the good stuff is every little minute. Each one of these little marks, they add up. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit here. Each little moment is your life. So right now, I'm slightly jealous I'm not out on a walk, but guys, I am making art in my studio. Calm, peaceful. I'm listening to crickets right now. Like, life is good. There was a chance I couldn't have made it to this chair. Like, this canvas could never get finished. I owe it to this canvas to show up. But it's fun to show up. And it just takes practice, guys. You just, people will say, I can't do art. That's not true. Do you think you can draw? Because if you don't think you can draw, I'm going to show you guys the coolest little how to make a flower trick. Because I tell everybody, if you can write, if you can honestly handwrite, you can draw. Hi, thank you for showing up again. I saw you earlier, Nix. You are a new friend. Ah, that's delightful. Hi, Dave, I see you. All right, yeah, guys, I'm gonna do it because I need to take a little marker break. You wouldn't believe it. As comfy as this chair is, it is weird after a few minutes. I do not sit. Years of being a server. All right. So my favorite trick to draw a flower, guys. I know, but I like to mix it up. You gotta try new things. If you ever feel like you've mastered something, you should probably start over. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you something. O-O-V-E. Alright? Can you see that? Nope, my lighting's too big. Ah. I'm going to do it just for a second. Oh! We're in the dark. Can you read that now? Yeah, there we go. So L-O-V-E. All right. L-O-V-E. It's not the prettiest for a quick drawing, but you guys, that's how a couple of letters make a flower. So don't tell me you can't do it. Don't come hang out with me and say you don't know how to do it, because I'll show you how. I will show you how so quick. This is what we do, guys. We enjoy the moments that we have together. Guys, I need a color that doesn't look like it belongs in here. Oh, babe, thank you for the roses. Stylos, what do you stop it? But I need a color that doesn't look like it belongs in here. I always like to hear what people think, because my color choice is not going to be the same as yours. I'm going to tell you that right now. I personally think almost every color belongs in here, mainly because I think every color belongs everywhere. I'm glad Violet's not here. She'd be mad at me for picking this one. I am going to go with the purple though, guys, because purple is my second favorite color. True story. I know. But I think it's going to pair very nicely in contrast with the, we shadowed this. And instead of, like, to make it pop against the brown, because I don't want to add more black, which I know is weird for me. If you've seen any of my art, I definitely have been adding more black, giving things sharper lines. And I'm going very thin on this. Guys, sometimes you gotta draw a line and separate things. See how that just makes it stand out a little bit more. Darkness can highlight. You know, how else is a star supposed to shine? But it doesn't have to be full on black. You don't have to take chicken coop! Oh my goodness! Guys, okay, if you are all available on Friday night, we're gonna start hanging out on Friday nights. TF. Why didn't nobody tell me? I got all my favorite creators in here. Okay, so Stylo makes amazing music. I love just hanging out, listening to all his wisdom and his music. Oh, chef's kiss. Chicken Coop's universe. He actually was one of my first live guests, and okay, he has a comic book series. He is like currently working on book number 3. Super excited. I have been stalking your page. Is 2 out yet? But yeah, he had never gone live, and he went live with me. I'm glad you like the design. I was telling people how this is actually one of my older works. I'm going a little darker and thicker with the line on this side just to add more depth to the shadow. Like I'm giving the shadow its personality here. So if you do like the real thin and then the thick, it kind of shows you where the light's coming from. So it's just a little tiny. You took a break and started painting? Oh my God, yes. No, not yes. I'm super excited about that. Real talk. So super excited about that. I love that you're painting. Can you come by tomorrow and show us in the cafe what you've been working on, or are you like, I don't want anybody to see it? Because I just think that's so awesome. You're painting? When's the last time you painted? Because that seems like a good excuse to take a break, start a new hobby. I keep saying that I want my new hobby to be years. Well, I'm glad you gotta show me what you're doing. You gotta. That's so exciting. Oh, yes. That makes my heart so happy. Yeah, you can't go years without making stuff. I mean, I did it. We've all done it. I know a lot of us as creators, we take our little breaks. We actually have whole systems of like, I have writer's block. I can't today. Nobody is better at making an excuse not to create than a creator. Nobody. I don't care who you are. It's ridiculous. I'm glad you're making art again, though. I was so excited about the comic books. Real talk. Yeah, guys, I picked this setup for up here because we are making some changes to the lives, which I know is an interesting way to introduce you guys to me with, hey, we're making changes. But we are. So on the weekends, we'll be up here. So even though there is an Allie's Cafe tomorrow, it'll be up here because I'm not moving the whole setup again. Unfortunately, when I upgraded the setup, I was hoping to have one upstairs and one downstairs, and it hasn't quite worked out yet. So in the meantime, this is what we're going to do. But it's okay, guys. Like I said, those tiny steps add up. Each single one makes a difference. But yeah, you should come by the cafe tomorrow. We are, I think 10:30 is the scheduled time for this week, and then we're switching it up, of course, because I finally found a schedule that actually works. Do I want to change? I do. Hi, nice to meet you. Hi. I am a pixie, not a goblin, but I do love all the fairies. I wanted to go... We're going to go a little brighter. Guys, I do. I love it. I appreciate you being here so much and doing all of this, hanging out with me tonight. Yeah, I normally go live in the morning, though, just because of scheduling, and I just want to be able to be, regular. So what I'm doing here is using color contrast to show, and hopefully you can see that it should look, when I saw this design, I was like, this is a hand. This is a hand holding on to something. And so without actually changing the artwork too much, we're just kind of lining it and I'm gonna make it look a little goofy. It's not, you know, it doesn't look fully like a hand, but it does give that shape. Well, of course you see it. You have an artistic eye. How's the missus? Is she making art with you too? Is she an artist? I know, guys, I'm nosy. I like to know all the things. When you come in my lives, I say, you know, how do you take your coffee? What's your favorite color? And then when I really get to know you, I'm like, hey, guys. But that's the thing. I do really want to get to know you guys. I do. I want to get to make art with you. Or for you. If you guys want some of my art, you want me to make something specifically for you, you can always hit that little orange button. Now, I am gonna shape this out just a little bit so that it looks more like shading in a like fist. Ah! Oh yeah, she doesn't. So do we know when stuff's coming out? Are we? Cause you can't tease me like that forever. She doesn't have to know she's a creator though. I think a lot of us, I was talking about it earlier, a lot of us forget that we can make things, you know, and that it doesn't have to be huge or made, like, not all of my art is masterpieces. I would find that pretty boring. Like, what would I learn if everything was perfect? You know, you gotta add a little bit of experimentation to it. That's how you figure it out. But yeah, I think it's great that you're painting again. I was really excited about the books. I thought the first one was out. Did I? I must have misread a post somewhere. Because I really do. I really do stalk your page. Marco! Oh my God. Hi. I see you trying to sneak in. You're not getting away. How you doing, boo? Hanging out. So you know, yes. So this is called, this actually surprisingly is called My Love For You. And it's from 2005. I'm updating it, filling it in. It's the artwork we're working on tonight, just trying to get some attention on our creations. Oh, don't get me in trouble. Don't be giving me no crazy nicknames. Tease. Oh, you guys crack me up. Thank you for the heart me check-in. But yeah, so we're just updating this a little bit. It was at one point a very dark piece, and we're just, you know, like I feel like the hand is like holding the passion and the fire instead of the pain now. Oh, okay. That's fair. That's fair. When you get those handled, I will immediately tell the world. But yeah, so I'm not really sure where I'm going with this piece. I'm just kind of letting the art do what it does. Is this a different green? I might have an extra green. You know, these lives started by telling the story. Why not finish up some of the past? Be able to set it down. Often, hey, hi. Everybody must hang out on Friday. I'm gonna have to hang out more, guys. I do kind of have a hot date tonight, though, so I'm not sure how long you guys are gonna get to keep me. No, I'm kidding. I do actually have plans. I have fun to go have, but there was time to make art, and I really am all about that. So everybody that's in here, you guys are all amazing creators. You should follow each other. But also, any of you that want to, tomorrow, go ahead and register. I am doing an Allie's Creative Cafe. I will expect you to bring a sketch pad. I'm dead serious. You do have to bring a sketch pad. But we'll do the panel and have everybody up and share what we're making together. We're doing a mandala tomorrow. So I think it'll be fun. Challenge you guys to, it's 10:30 Eastern. Yeah. Oh, hi. I am Allie. I did not see you pop in. Sorry about that. Allie at A Cleaver Art. I've just been trying to spread the word of the things that I've been creating. We're talking about a couple different, yeah, that's totally fine. A couple of different lives that we're doing. I'm working on an old art piece, just kind of hanging out, trying to hit 10K. And the reason I want 10K is to get all of access to the live incentives and stuff. It's not anything I'm just trying to boost my sales and all that good stuff. I do love the stickers. Thank you, Marco. But yeah, we're up in the studio this morning or evening. Guys, see, so tired. This is why I do AM lives. I have been up since 5:30 a.m. Yeah, hi, I see you. But yeah, so the goal is to get to 10K because at 1K it unlocks live incentives, 5K unlocks shop. There's like an extra layer to seller center. And then 10K unlocks quite a few benefits as well that will help push my art. So we really can just hang out and make art together all the time is the goal. I'm a permanently exhausted pigeon. So I had insomnia really bad when I was younger, and I just kind of function on about 4 or 5 hours of sleep. You know, you sleep when the baby sleeps type thing. I'll go to bed around 11ish, 12ish maybe, just so I can maybe make it till 4:30. My body does not like the sleeps. But then I also take naps because I love myself and I deserve the rest. So, you know, it balances out in the end. But I don't understand how, I think we're all EST though, right? See, this is why I ask you guys where you're from and what your favorite color is and how you take your coffee, because then I can just remember. I know, right? I'm a ham. You don't gotta deal with me. But yeah, you should come by tomorrow and make some mandalas. I will guide you through it. You just need a sketch pad and the will to participate. But then you can tell everybody about what you do on your lives. So as you guys see, this screen is kind of looking good. This one is, we're just gonna go with white. So good old classic trick for all art, white out. If you don't like what you did, white it out, guys. Most of life does have an erase button. Not all of it, but most of it. I am strong on that button. I believe that it can, or layer over it, shoot, I can't delete it. Somewhere in here there's white, I swear. Guys, this is why I don't stay organized. You don't believe me, there's a white in here, I swear. I swear. Beige it is. Literally right in front of all the other markers, it was just upside down. Oh. We're not using the, well, beige it is. We're going to trust our instincts. I really believe about in intuitive art. I believe in just, guys, we just had some time, so we decided to create. Oh, yep, the beige was it. Because you never know like I said, we really can go and erase it. You know, it's now some things you can't undo. Let's be for real. Like, I've put myself in situations that I didn't almost get out of. That's why it's Friday night and I'm calmly sitting in my studio making art. Yeah, I can't limit myself to any sort of color palette unless it's for someone else. I can't. I can't. I definitely am an edge of colors girl. But yeah, guys, you know, wasn't always fun and games, but we can make it fun and games. So yeah, that definitely makes it look a little bit more like a hand, although I don't know, like, what, I think I got an extra finger in there. Right? That's an extra finger. That is an extra finger. Alright, so how we're going to fix that is we're just going to erase the blue line, ironically. Maybe. Guys, I love that you're hanging out with me while we make some art together. If you guys don't mind, please give me a repost. I would at least like to hit the 500 mark today because, ooh, see? Because every little bit of progress, every little bit is progress. We can help each other grow, guys. We can work as a team. The thing that I love, oh no, there's always mistakes. I make mistakes all the time when I make my art. That is a Bob Ross idea. The happy trees, it's all okay. And I do love Bob for that. I do. He was like he was one of my biggest inspirations. I would fall asleep. When I couldn't sleep, it would be Bob Ross's voice that would finally do it for me. He was just so soothing, you know? But you can make mistakes. It's okay. Mistakes are how a lot of us learn. Play, experimentation, that's, you know, that's why I preach it doesn't have to be perfect and make the messy art. Because, guys, if you're telling yourself, ooh, see, telling yourself it has to be perfect, when stuff like that happens, we miss the joy. So guys, I just upgraded to finger painting with the night. But you gotta, you know, some things you just take as they come. Some things you make intentionally into what you want. And those things are not always very different. I am literally just doing this until I get it flat. I will show it back to you guys in just 1 second. Thank you so much for understanding. I'm not trying to cheat you on the show. I just do not want this smearing down the canvas. So that is one of the few bad things that I will say about my love of Poscas. Is that when they decide, see how that totally changed? When they decide to bleed, they go everywhere. But it's okay. But yeah, the whole, like, you know, just keep trying, guys. Like, you're allowed to make a mistake. You're allowed to have a vision and be working towards it and take a day off or switch up and do something new. What you're not allowed to do is stop creating. You hear me, mister? Not allowed to stop creating. Your soul's got such a beautiful story to tell, and I need to hear it. I need to hear it. So, will you let me know when I can buy that comic book, okay? Deal? Guys, if you don't know me, I just like to encourage other people to make things. I don't like to get too crazy deep. I do like to have introspective, you know, I don't like shallow conversations either. We're supposed to be having fun, you know? What is the point if we're not having at least a little bit of fun, huh? I appreciate you. I do. I love telling people about how you had never gone live, but you did it for me. I will always feel like that was so special. You have no idea how comfortable you made me feel in a situation that was so awkward for me. And you did it like a champ. We were sitting up here on a day like today, huh? But yeah, guys, you should come hang out tomorrow. We have a couple of really fun creators that have agreed to make mandalas with us. Well, yeah, that's teamwork. Danielle! Zena, hi. I didn't know you guys were free to hang out tonight. Thank you. Yes, with the stickers. I was showing... Guys, I'm going to take a little drawing break just so that these couple of paint spots on the floor dry. Thank you. Thank you. If you love the... Oh, guys ran away. No wonder. I was like, what is going on here? I was going to say, if you love the art, we've got a couple of like cute little gifty options. But I want to show you, because I was showing off earlier, specifically to you, Danielle. Do you see the colored ones? So the super fans get the colored versions of the stickers. I know. But thank you for loving my art. And I did, so if you're in the fan club, when you go to type a comment, there's that little heart, like peach looking thing. I know it's meant to be a heart. But you can hit the sticker button instead of commenting, and there should be like 9 options. Okay, floor is dry. But thank you. I love your lives. So this one's a little bit weirder. We actually, thank you. Guys, we are literally so close. We're 4 away from 500, and I would really like to hit the goal of 500 for tonight. Come back at it, do it again. Tomorrow we're doing a creative cafe, so you gotta be willing to make art with me to join in. But I feel like that's a pretty fair condition. We'll just hang out and do that. We'll be upstairs for that again. And I know this looks very boring, but I'm doing this so that I can actually add the green in. I'm just putting down a lighter layer. Thank you for the shares, guys. Thank you. I'm really trying. Somebody asked me if I wanted to be an influencer the other day, and I was like, I am influencing the world to make more art, but thank you. That's very sweet of you, I think. Because guys, the point is to sell some art, make some friends. Tomorrow we are doing Allie's Creative Cafe at 10:30. We're doing mandalas. So we're going to have a guest panel, but we're actually going to have like people doing what I'm doing, showing what they're working on. And everybody's going to talk about what they go live about. Because I really believe, guys, we can support each other. I make art, somebody might do tarot cards. That doesn't mean that we can't be friends. We can't learn from each other. Yeah, I promise I will definitely send you the linky when I go live. Oh, is that what's going on? The goal up top, of course you can't see it, of course. The goal up top is 496 of 10K. It's our follower goal. I'm trying to get 500 tonight to at least say I'm halfway to unlocking some of the live incentives. Danielle, I love that you ask questions like that, Danielle. You're so sweet. But yeah, guys, and that's one of the ways we can support people. Just going in and asking, you know, girl, what are you doing? What are you up to? What is the goal? You know? Because sometimes we get busy and we forget that. Or, like in this case, couldn't even see it. Oh my goodness. Oh, Danielle, thank you, love. Thank you. Thank you. Giving me all the love today. I feel so spoiled. Appreciate it. But yeah, you know, a lot of people will not understand your dreams. That doesn't mean you make them smaller. I could have said our goal is 1K. No, guys, the end result, 10K or bust, and we don't bust around here. It's not going down. We've worked too long and hard on these dreams to stop. So, if you can't buy some art, share the art. It's that simple. And I appreciate it. Like, I'm having way too much fun to quit now. Get a little bit more of a curly Q. Oh my goodness, you're gonna end up getting like top fan. Like, knock it off. I love that my friends just like come in for like 5 seconds, say hi. Like, you guys are amazing. The people that I have met on here in the 6 weeks that I have been doing this, honest to God, like, you guys need to come make some mandalas with us, because these people are great creators too. You know, I started this out saying I don't want to be your favorite or only artist. I want you to be like, Allie, I met this amazing artist that, you know, does this thing and I think you'd get along with her. Or, like, I have this one friend that they'll send me their sketches. They're not anything super amazing, you know, they're not going to be world famous sketches. But I get excited every time I see a new sketch in my inbox, because that means my friend's creating, they're expressing themselves, they feel comfortable to share that with me. You know, that is a treasure in itself, getting to do that. So, I don't know, I feel like I'm kind of doing that with you guys right now, is, hey, here's what we're doing. Exactly. That's why you're not blocked, babe. And I don't care, you're still welcome. You are invited. Yes, you are always invited to participate. You know, oh yes, now it's doing it. Alright, so I'm purposely going like a little dry brush over it. I know some of you guys are like, oh my god, these techniques are silly. But the reason is because it'll add layers. And then I can go through and do the green. And so this spot right here will actually have more texture than the space around it. So like these will be more solid, but then this will have like a blended. I know, it's the weirdest thing. Hi, babe. Often crazy, you just keep sneaking in and out on me. I hope it's not my connection. But yeah, you guys know this is not my normal time going live. This was honestly just to try and get a couple more followers. I really do want to unlock the live incentives and be able to do TikTok shop fully with my art. It seems silly, but it's important, guys. I've been working on this dream a really long time. I wanted to be an artist. Before I was sure, you know, if you could even do that, like, for a living. I grew up with Lisa Frank and Bob Ross and Mr. Rogers, and I think I've kind of figured a way to combine them all sitting in here in the studio with you. Aw, babe. I'm gonna come blow up your page in like 5 minutes. I know you would. It's the greatest thing. And here's why I told somebody, I said, I don't care that I only have 500. Because you are so cute. No, let me tell you something. I'm gonna fuss at the messenger. The thing is, I might only have 500 followers. I really do call them friends. I jump in as many people's lives as possible. I am commenting all the time. If I see that you message me, I message back. Yes, I'm on here for business, but the friends that I have made, every single one of you in here right now is an amazing creator, works hard every day, and has a beautiful soul. He's just telling you the truth, boo. Just telling you the truth. So my only, whatever number of friends got me 300 new friends this week. I got 4 friends through lives. All of my friends came through repost and follows from other people. That's a metric they won't tell you. Do you know I'm doing this while I'm live? Not because I expect to get followers, but because I can hang out with you while I made art. And if we do this often enough, TikTok will pay us. You guys understand that? Yeah. So, we made it this far tonight on this painting. Updating some, adding some healing, some strength, being held in form to an older artwork. I'm not quite ready to call this one all the way done, but I do know everybody who showed up tonight, and I will never be done with you. You guys are amazing. Like, I cannot thank you enough. Like, anything I can do to make it up to you, let me know, okay? But yeah, come visit tomorrow morning, okay? It is pretty close. It's almost there. I don't know. I think just a little bit more form in between here. Not ready to delve all the way to the center yet. Yeah, we've got growth. Got the flowing water, putting out the fire. We're holding passion instead of pain now. Like literally almost rescuing from a fire with these lines, huh? I don't know, guys. I have made 8 or 9 new paintings since I've started hanging out with you. Since I've started sharing the story of my art. I think that makes it worth it. Even if we didn't get any followers in an hour live. We got that hour on the books though. So again, guys, I am actually gonna go pretty myself up. I do literally have a date tonight, but I appreciate you so much for hanging out with me. You really are beautiful inside and out. We're doing Creators Cafe tomorrow. The official We're Sticking With It schedule is up. I am gonna try and do a couple more of these pop-ups this weekend though, because I love hanging out with you guys in the studio. I will see you soon, okay? If I can find the button. Don't judge. Actually, that's a pretty good point. Shipping doesn't suck. If you are in the USA, my prices are with shipping included. Just FYI. I know that my TT shop sometimes messages up, but like I posted earlier a couple of paintings, or they should be coming out pretty regularly. Those prices are if you're in the US, no shipping. So now I'm leaving. Alright, guys, I do love you. I appreciate you so much. Come hang out again very soon. Please repost anytime you see us out there. I'm not trying to be an influencer. I'm just trying to influence the world. Small acts, big impacts. Love you guys.